Okay, hello. Sorry for the late start today. How's everyone doing? How are you doing? Alright. I should have everything ready. Let's go ahead and put this up front. Put this here. There we go. How's it going, everybody? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Ghost? How you doing, Dose? Alright. So, last stream, we were finishing up the Pokédex. I did go ahead and look through this off stream, just to see what I'm missing still. Here. And it looks like, here we go. It looks like we are missing most of the fossil Pokemon. We have Kabuto, we have two Kabutos, so we can just go ahead and evolve that into Kabutops. And we only have one Ammonite, so we need a second Ammonite, we need an Ariados, we can go pick up the Porygon, we need a Tauros, we need Scyther, Jinx, and Mr. Mime. Chansey. So we need a few guys. Pretty chill, thanks, how about you? I'm doing great. It's been a great morning. I do have some pretty big news, actually. Last night, we actually hit 25 followers on Twitch, which means I am now eligible for the Twitch affiliate program. I'm super duper excited about that. I'm still waiting on it to update officially. It still says I'm at 24 in my inside my channel. No, it's actually 25. 25 is the Twitch affiliate. 50 is the Twitch community thing. So once I get some more, we can set up like VIP badges and community stuff like that, or just community badges and stuff like that. But for now, I think the Twitch affiliate unlocks subscriptions and a way to monetize your content. Which is really, really big news for me, because now I can use my streams as a source of income and hopefully start paying for things like editors to help make videos for me so I can spend more time streaming. I do want to, let's see, there we go. I do want to take a look at these guys here. I remember we needed to level up Mankey, need to level up oh wait, no, we don't need to level up Ponyta. We've got all of these guys here filled out, page 1, 2, and 3. We were working on 4. Golduck. What comes after Golduck? It's the Mankeys, right? Mankey, yeah. Mankey, Primate, Arcanine, and Growlithe. Cool, so they're just those two. Okay. And then we have Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Alakazam. What comes after you? Machop, Machoke, Machamp. Alright, here's Machop, here's Machoke. And oh, there's Machamp. We'll go back to page 5, was it? Yes. Okay, Machop, Machoke, and Machamp. I'm just gonna delete this guy. Okay, Machop, Machoke, Machamp. all settled in nice and tidy. Now we need Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell. So let's search for Bell. We have several Bellsprouts, one of which we are going to need to evolve into a Weeping Bell, because this Weeping Bell we are going to turn into ooh. Yikes, we don't have a leaf stone. Okay, we'll leave those in here for now. What else do we need? What else do we need? Tentacool and Tentacruel. Okay, we have those. Let's not worry about ordering them just yet, because we're still missing some guys. Geodude, Graveler, Golem. I don't have a Golem, but I know where to get them on Victory Road. I know we have all of these guys. Alright, I have a goal. Let's go. Oh, alrighty. Might be setting up here a meetup real quick. Because I do know that the fossils are kind of just RNG from dig spots. So I may purchase a Ammonite fossil, or Helix fossil, from someone real quick. Alright. Let's... Oh, I forgot my Sentret. I thought that was a Kyurem for a second. That Skarmory caught me off guard. Need to buy them on. The fossils aren't tradable. Okay. Okay. While we are going through the region, I do want to grab this Marowak. And I do need this Sentret just in case. No, I don't. I'll grab the Clefairy. And then, last but not least, we will grab this Bellsprout and turn him into a Weeping Bell on the way. So, what I want to do is run through some of these caves and double check. Actually, I could search up right quick. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find that link that you had sent me. Oh, did I pass it? Oh, dig spot guides. There it is. Okay, here we are. Gonna do excavation sites in a bit. If I drop one, I can sell it to you for cheap. Absolutely, I will happily buy that. Okay, let's look in Kanto. We need the Helix fossil, so it looks like Our options are Route 3, Diglett's Cave, Mount Moon, Rock Tunnel. So most places. Okay, most places. Let's just go down the list. So let's check Diglett's Cave first. I need to keep better track of when I grab these excavation sites. But at least we have a list. At least we have a list. Okay. So we need to go to the right because... No, we need to go south. We're gonna go head down towards Vermilion? Yeah, Vermilion City. Those dig spots, excavation sites, are something separate. Hoenn content. Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. I can revive the fossils in Kanto, so you'd still be able to receive it. Absolutely. Heck yeah. That is very handy. I will take you up on that offer. How much were you looking to sell it for? Just in case I need to farm up some money real quick. Okay, we've got Zubat we do not need. 1k is fine. There's a Pokeball. There's a wild Pokemon. Well, depending on how much I have when we get there, I'll definitely give you more than 1,000, but we'll see what I can afford. Alrighty, so we do have some dig spots here in Diglett's Cave, which is nice, because that means some other ones should have reset as well. Another Reaper Cloth, fresh water, and a Flying Gem. Okay, I think that's all of the spots here in Diglett's Cave. There's also Route 3 we need to take a gander at. Wants to learn Seismic Toss? No way. No way. Kind of interesting that the Diglett does have Oh, I didn't grab the Sentret. Oops. The Mankey has a Covet though. That's interesting. Can you learn Cut? You can. Heck yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to Mount Moon. I do believe when we checked those dig spots yesterday that they were dug up, but that was yesterday. So let's go see if there are any new dig spots. Might as well grab these berries while we're here. Might as well. Okay. Sandshrew, can you hold anything? You can. Oh wait, we have Frisk. It would tell us. It would tell us. We could just kill everything anyways, just for some money. Money. Okay. These dig spots are accounted for. but what about the others? What about the others? Can you hold an item? You cannot. Oh yeah, I'm turning this one up. I can't help it. I'm a simple man. I am a simple man. Those dig spots are dug up already. Dude, I remember when I heard this for the first time in the Sword and Shield, I was like, oh my god, what are they playing right now? What is happening? That being said, I could barely hear it because the Switch has 0 bass on it, but... Alright. I think we can battle those rocket grunts. Just for a quick little boost in cash. Heck yeah. Quick little cash injection, I'll take it. I will win next time. No, you won't. We can go ahead and turn that back down just a touch here. Onyx, I didn't see if you were holding an item, but I'm gonna hit you with Covet anyways. Rage. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to grab my brother's dog here. Take care of him real quick while he's heading out. I've got 2 baby boys in my room. See if we can steal a Rattata hair. Are Rattata hairs tradable? Now that I'm thinking about it. Take ladder for dig spots? Ooh. Ooh. No idea. Well, I will have to find out. If they are, I will definitely be collecting them over the course of my adventures, so I could absolutely be giving them out a little bit, help some new players make some money. Do we want to catch Graveler? No. We'll just hit him with Play Rough. Do. I was watching a bunch of documentaries last night while I was editing videos. I like to have background noise. At least while I'm working and stuff. It just helps me concentrate. But I saw a bunch of documentaries about like just like the randomest things. I learned about I think 2 days ago I learned about bugs and this weird process called autophasis. Or autophasis? I don't remember how to pronounce it, but it's something crazy. And it's basically where a bug, like, there's only a few species of bugs that display this behavior, but the act of autophasis is, in essence, where a bug will carry like super potent venom or poison or like acid in its body in like a special gland, and then what it does is it compresses its, or it like flexes its muscle so hard that it ruptures the organ that carries it, and it like bursts out and it like explodes all over the place. It literally like blows itself up to splatter all that acid and poison chemical all over attackers and stuff. That's insane. Nature is pretty metal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is insane. But that led me on a documentary rabbit hole, and I started learning about all sorts of fish, and I am a pretty big fish guy. I love the ocean. I think the ocean is really cool. I've thought about this a lot actually recently, especially with my channel kind of blowing up, not blowing up, but, you know, getting traction. It's, you know, going forward. I had thoughts of, you know, if I make it big time. And, you know, not to get ahead of myself or anything, but if it does ever happen, I think what I would want to do is, I would want to... Oh, again, dig spots on that ladder? Okay. I think what I would want to do is, like, put money and invest things towards ocean expedition. I think stuff like that is absolutely amazing, and we have so much to learn still about the ocean and the animals in it, and what we can do. So I think if I ever got big, I would do... Oh, Qingling. Huh. I would do ocean expedition content. Not always ocean expedition content, but like maybe once a month. Or something like that. I would absolutely try to get in contact with like diving companies and stuff like that, and see if I can donate and fund like actual trips down to the bottom of the ocean, or, you know, down in the ocean, and see if I can get footage and film it and upload that. Maybe have a little like once a month nature kind of video where we learn more about the world that we live in. I think that would be really awesome, and it would give, I think a lot of kids, especially nowadays, take learning with such a big grain of salt that they just refuse to do it altogether. But that's really sad for things like ocean exploration, where, you know, you do need to know a lot. And so what I'm hoping to do with that is not only bring more attention to like just oceanography in general, or just as a broad sense, but also maybe hopefully spark interest in other kids as it did for me. Because when I was a young little lad, I grew up watching Shark Week and all those ocean documentaries, And that's really what sparked my interest in the ocean. I didn't really care about the ocean too much when I was younger, but once I started learning about like sharks and like dolphins and all the different like interesting like migration patterns and all that stuff, you know, it interested me. And I don't know if I would have had that same wonder approaching like oceanography as I would have if I had that, you know, growing up. Let's steal that Ganlon berry. I want that. I don't even know what that does. Yeah, I think that's a really, really cool idea. And not something that I've really seen. Granted, I'm not like you know, the end all be all. I don't know everything that occurs on Twitch or YouTube or anything, but I don't think that that's a very big thing that people have pushed, at least for streaming. I'd love to be able to, maybe like an idea that I had was to be like out over, you know, like on a beach or something, and live stream the, or at least record, because I know live streaming is going to be kind of tough in the ocean or on the beach, but whatever, you know, the limits allow for me, I would definitely go as far out as I can. And then hopefully we can attach like cameras to maybe some like submersibles and have like some actual biologists on site with us to be able to identify species of fish or, you know, other aquatic life that's down there. I think that sounds so freaking cool. Are you guys interested in any, like, biology, I guess, or animals or nature type stuff? I do like learning. I really like learning, just random things. It's hard for me to, like, sit down and, like, learn about one specific subject, but I like to learn, like just random little tidbits and facts from everything. Just everything. Okay. Let's grab all of these. Always been interested in astronomy, thinking about taking a deeper leap into understanding more of it. Yeah, man, so for me, I like I said, I've always had like a passion for like marine biology and oceanography and stuff like that. If you're like thinking about taking it like a deep dive into it, I 100% recommend doing that. Like without even 1%, you know, of hesitation. Not even 1% hesitation. I would say absolutely. Even if it's just as like a hobby, because that's kind of what I do. I study it as a hobby just whenever I'm... I think that was a Felix fossil. It was! It was! Okay, we are in Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel cannot have an old amber. And we are looking for an old amber, which we unfortunately have not found and we have dug up all of the locations where the old amber can be. So I will need to buy an Aerodactyl. But yeah, what I was saying though is I 100% recommend just going into a deep dive, even if it's just as a hobby and you're just learning about it on the side, little bits here and there every single day. If it's something that you're interested in, I cannot push enough how how much fun it is to deep dive into those things. You know, actually, while I'm in that cave, or near that cave, I should go through anyways and just get all of the dig spots. Even if I can't get an old amber from it, I should go get those dig spots. Let's go ahead and use a flash. Here, let's see. Route 3, Mount Moon. Mount Moon. And Route 15. There we go. Okay. We got the Helix fossil. We just need... Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Not Route 15. Okay. Not Route 15. A wild Pokemon attacks. Alright. Wiggly. Oh. Oh, that's right, Ganlonberry. I forgot I took that from the Onyx. I can't run from Diglett. Haha, I forgot. Okay, Ganlonberry, what does that do? I've seen that berry before. What do you do? If a Pokemon holds one, its defense stat will increase when it's in a pinch. Ah, it's a pinch berry. Awesome, awesome. I do like the pinch berries. Pinch berries are funny. There we go. Okay, I was like, why is it not? Alright, Mankey's at level 19. Ooh, sorry. I don't know what it is about coffee, but it gives me hiccups. Do, 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 do. Any dig spot? Ooh, those dig spots refreshed down there. Covet. Oh my gosh, my phone is at 1%. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and throw that on the charger. That is scary. Gotta keep an eye on my phone just in case I get a phone call. An important phone call. Not that I'm expecting one. Oh, I went down already. Alrighty, we go around. Play rough. Alright. We'll go ahead and just keep play roughing. We're getting lots and lots of EXP on Mankey. Soon enough we'll have a Primeape. And then we'll be done with that. Is this the boutique shop? It is. I remember this from last time. Okay, how do we get down there? Okay. Ooh. Sweet. Have you guys found anything interesting recently? I know you guys are pretty good at finding some cool stuff. Pretty dang good at it. There's an iron. There's some revives. How many revives do I have now? 10? Up from like a lot? I don't know how many Rhyhorns I have, but I think I only have one. Which means I think we need a second one for Rhydon. You can live a covet. Quad resist, yeah. Quadruple resisted. You will be fine. I guess I should be using covet. Go to Trainer Tower to finish Aegislash and Exploud Shiny. Oh. That's so awesome. I guess we can just keep using Pokeballs. I mean, I'm not really in danger. I'm not really in danger. What level is your Aegislash and Exploud? A wild Pokemon. Oh, 71. Cool, cool. Almost there. Another Ganlon berry. Oh. Wait. He ate the Ganlon berry. What? Wait, did I use Play Rough? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, leftovers. Wow. How many leftovers do I have? I have 5 leftovers. It's a bit much, isn't it? You know what? Let's heal. Let's heal Wigglytuff just a bit. You have like 30 leftovers? Golly. I mean, you know, I'm not, like, upset about that. I would much rather leftovers be common. I think I recently recycled over 100. Oh god. By recycle, do you mean like throwing them away, or are you like giving them away? Oh, item recycler. Can we catch Drowsy in here? I don't think we can. No. I didn't think so. Okay, we want to go west. We're gonna go head over to the Victory Road. On our way through, we're gonna go ahead and catch a golem. And hopefully that will... Oh, I did want to check this out, actually. I think it's this one. I am a champion, though. What? I am the champion. Oh, that's the guild stuff. Oh well. What is this? Oh. Okay. Enough of that. Enough of that. We need to go to the Victory Road. Is there anything here? There's Drowsy. Can Drowsy spawn in Route 6 without it being night? Or does it have to be night no matter what? Did I pass him? Oh, right there. Route 6 is only night. The only one is Route 34, it looks like. But that is not in Kanto. So Drowsy only spawns at night. Oh, hey, Ghost. How's it going? Oh, how'd you do that? I didn't even know you could emote. Oh. He gave me a dragon fang. Okay. Does Dragon Fang evolve anything? No. Social emote. Ah. I like this one. Ah. You can even thumbs down. That's awesome. I like these. Oh, you can drag emotes on the hotbar? Oh, heck yeah. We're gonna put thumbs up on 4, thumbs down on 3, and then we're gonna put this one on 6. Is there any way to expand the quick slots? Oh, it looks like, okay, no. That is a-okay. They only go to 6, yeah. That's okay. That's more than enough. We need to go through Diglett's cave. Oh, I should be using Play Rough. Oh, that beats it anyways. Awesome. What the? My quick slots. I think I only just now noticed that in a battle my quick slots disappear. That's funny. Oh, we can't run away? Oh no, we can. We just failed. Duh. What? You can do that? What? That is... We have technology. We have technology. That's so cool. That's so cool. I should be... I was not aware of that. I should put the Pokeballs up there. Here, I'm gonna try to get into a battle here. Okay, we open up our bag. Let's go to Pokeballs. Let's put Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Leppa Berry on 6 for PP. We always want more Leppas. We'll put a Revive just in case. And that's all we need for now. We'll probably put Hyper Potion just for a heal, but we don't need it. That's super awesome. Learning more and more every day. I really thought that, you know, every single day I end the stream and I'm like, man, I am closer to learning everything there is to know and getting to the point where, you know, I can just do things without having to be reminded. And then I learned a whole new system. This is awesome. Oddish, move. Get out of my way. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have some issue going through Victory Road with just a Wigglytuff. That might be a little bit tough. Level 44. Do I have any rare candies? I have 2. I'll just throw them on. Who cares? I do want to grab a better Pokemon just to have in the team. I also want to check if this Pokestop up here, he respawned. Heck yeah, Ether Super Potion. I saw this yesterday as well. Does anybody know what this is? I don't know how to get there. I don't know if that's important or anything. Probably not, but it looks cool. Okay, let's take... Where's our boy? Where's our boy at? And our guys are all over the place in here. Ninetales? No, we don't want Ninetales. Let's just take Cloyster. Or Snorlax. Snorlax. We'll take Snorlax. You are not necessary. So we'll do that. Okay. Now we're ready. Inaccessible used to be... Oh, it's a past event. Oh, okay. That's a bit sad, but I get it. Do you know if there's any plans to revamp it or anything anytime soon? Not that, you know, they have to. Swords Dance Sand Slash is a bit scary. Thankfully, he only has Gyro Ball. It's been replaced subsequently. Oh. Cross Chop. No. No. There's Machop. Machop. Used to be the old HW map. I'm trying to think of what HW means. Oh, Halloween. Duh. Phantasm Land. Let's see. I love the map. I wish you could zoom out more and see like the whole picture, but I do like the map. Faraway Island, Guild Island, Tudor Heaven, Munchlax Resort. Oh boy. Diamond Domain. Oh, Phantasm Land right there. That's cool. Okay. No item. Darkrai? Does Darkrai spawn over there? Necropolis Dark Valley. That sounds like a place Darkrai would be at. There's a quest for Darkrai on that map during Halloween. Ooh. Oh, that does not cut it. We unfortunately did not find a Golem yet, but they're not that rare, so we'll just keep farming here. We'll catch ourselves a Golem. Golem. Okay, what I do want to do is, like I mentioned, someone messaged me. They were struggling just a bit here on the Elite Four. So what I want to do is hand over this Dragonite, just for a second at least, because we know this Dragonite can pretty much solo carry his team. Pretty much by himself. So we will put you in for that. We'll put Wigglytuff here for now because we know that Wigglytuff is ours right below the cloister. And then let's see. Let's be nice here. Let's be super nice here. We'll put this. Oh, we can't have him hold that. Oh well. Okay. Be sure to lend trade. It's okay. This Pokemon, especially this Dragonite, this was theirs to begin with, so it's okay. I'll just go ahead and give these guys, both of these guys over, at least if nothing else for just a bit. And then we'll hand over a couple of these. Oh, non-tradable? Okay. What else do we have? We could give some, maybe some hyper potions? Oh, I already accepted. No worries. Alrighty. Well, I tried to get some healing items and help out, but... Oh. Oh! Well, look at that. There's the golem we needed. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So, we don't need to farm for golem anymore. We now have golem. Which means... normal shop items aren't tradable, by the way. Okay, so then those hyper potions wouldn't have been tradable either. If you want, I can help lend Pokemon. I think they're okay. They were telling me that they made it to, they were making it, or they can make it to Gary, but they kind of fizzle out at Gary. And I know at least that Dragonite from when I did it, from Dragon Dancing on the first turn, can take out 5 out of the 6 Pokemon just by himself, so... That guy should be more than enough, I think. Okay. We were on page 4. We still need the Primate. We need to get a Leaf Stone for Bellsprout. And then... what else were we leveling up? We've got our Wigglytuff. Let's put Cloyster here to help us level up in Victory Road. I'm glad I have enough heart balls. I can add as a thank you. What do heart balls do? I don't think we need Marowak for dig anymore. Yeah, okay. They look like a heart. Is it just appearance then? Ooh, Metal Coat. I want that. I want that. Okay, we've got... We don't want to be in here. Gyro Ball is super effective. Okay. Their team was Charizard, Annihilape, Alakazam, Venusaur, Nidoking, and Granbull. Who should they replace with Dragonite? That is a tough question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Maybe, honestly, the Alakazam might be pretty useful, but he is really squishy. So he might be good to take off. Maybe Granbull, because Granbull is also kind of squishy, but Granbull also has Intimidate, which is kind of useful for everybody, not just himself. That is a tough one. I would say, in my opinion, either Alakazam or Granbull. But that is a tough one. I would say not Annihilape, not Charizard, not Nidoking, and not Venusaur, because they're all kind of bulky and they can hit kind of hard as well if they need to. Whereas Granbull, I mean, Granbull can hit kind of hard, but he can't really take a hit very well, and neither can Alakazam. Well, Alakazam can take a special hit pretty okay, but he also has pretty low like HP, so it kind of balances out to be regular damage even from his super high special defense. The Alakazam one-shots all of Agatha's Pokemon no problem. Oh, so then yeah, I would probably say Granbull then. How useful is the Venusaur in the fight? Because I know if you have like Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Synthesis, you can do some pretty disgusting stall tactics where they as long as they just don't one-shot you, you're fine. You can outlift them. But outside of that, depending on how useful Venusaur is for the fights, Venusaur might not be very great for the Elite Four here, because so much of the Elite Four is super effective on Venusaur, unfortunately. Lorelei has a bunch of ice stuff, Bruno has a bunch of ground moves and ice punches, Lance has fire moves, it also has flying moves and flying type Pokemon that really just have a field day with Venusaur, and then Agatha is just Agatha. Is just Agatha. She's a menace. There we go. Here is our Primeape. Wants to learn Rage. Let's take Low Kick off. Okay. We have our Primeape now. We can put him away with the Mankey. Let's put Mankey here. Yeah. Okay, then you here. We'll take the EXP share off. And now that's page 4 complete. We're working on page 5 now, so what comes after Machamp? That would be the Bellsprout line. Okay. Put you away, we'll put you away. We need to make our way over to Celadon City and buy ourselves a Leaf Stone. We do have a bunch of star pieces, Stardust. Do we have any nuggets? No. But that's okay. I forgot to heal. And put the EXP share on. Okay, we'll put that on you. We'll go heal up. Yes, please. Okay. Do we have anything else that we want to level up and evolve? Tentacle, Tentacruel, Seal, Dugong, Onyx, Krabby into Kingler. We don't have that. Wait, did we have a Primate this whole time? Oh. Oops. We've got Execute, Executor. I don't think we have a Sea King. We do not have a Sea King. Okay, so Goldeen can come in the party. Alright, these are going to be our training up guys for the time being. Until we can get rid of some Pokemon. Oh wait, we can take the teleporter guy. Okay. We're gonna talk to the teleporter guy, go back to Pallet Town. Yep. Our GameCube. Alright. We need to go... Keep going north, keep going north. Let's see if we can find a Rattata hair. We found Rattata hair. Okay, let's covet and steal. Oh, wait. Ah. Dang it. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Oh well. Next time. Next time. Alright, let's go to Diglett's Cave. And pass on through. Do we have cut? We do on Bellsprout, that's right. Whew, holy moly, it is getting hot in here. Let me go turn my AC on. Give me 1 second here. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome in 17, how you doing? Alright, we've got the AC turned on. It is pumping cool air now. It was getting hot in here. Alright, going to Diglett's Cave, we need to go to Celadon City. Grab ourselves a Leaf Stone so that we can evolve Weepinbell into Victreebel. And then once we do that, we should have the Bellsprout line completed. Johto went. Soon TM, soon TM. I do want to take probably about a week before I start Johto and play the original Pikmin 1. I want to play that on stream and then upload a kind of video documentary on my experience and what I did, because I'm going to be playing it like a challenge. What I plan on doing is beating it with as few Pikmin as possible, and also what's it called, 0 deaths. So if any Pikmin dies for any reason at all, I will be restarting the day and doing it from scratch. No one will be dying. If you can complete Kanto Dex and all the evolution lines, do it before Johto. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's the plan. I plan on doing this first and then moving on to Johto. After beating Johto, you'll be able to get Mew instantly. Oh, I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. Oran and Citrus Berry, once again. These are definitely static berries, because this is the like 4th or 5th time I've collected 2 orange, 2 citrus right there. Celadon is one more city to the left. Yeah, I do plan on completing the Kanto Dex before I move on to Johto. I am almost there. We've got pretty much everybody. We just need Victory Bell here. We need a few more of the rare encounters like Chansey, Scyther, Mr. Mime, Tauros. But other than that, we do have pretty much everybody. Dratini. I actually got all of the Dratinis I need. Yeah, I just traded the Dragonite to help out, but I do have, where is he? There they are. There's the other 2 Dratinis. I just need to evolve probably this one into a Dragonair, and then I've got the line. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, Leaf Stone. Yeah, I traded the Dragonite to help out real quick. Do any of you guys? No. Maybe this one. Stone Seller. Okay, Leaf Stone. There we go. Oh, we can't use it yet, but we'll evolve Weepinbell, or Bellsprout into Weepinbell, and get Victory Bell. Cool. Back to the first floor. We don't need to be here anymore. Alright. Now, I do want to head this way. Oops. Past the cycling road. And take on some more encounters for Mr. Mime. Might as well. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Biker. I am eagerly awaiting news to see if that person I traded the Dragonite to beat the Elite Four. I hope they have an easier time with the Snorlax too. Oh wait, we gotta go all the way around now. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh god. Oh, times like this make me wish I had the subway. Oh, I can't use a mount inside. Okay, let's use Gyarados and start swimming. Krabby. Good. Need to grind some Poké-Dollars as well? Yeah, that's why I figured I might as well just go through this route anyways, instead of going around. Might as well. I'll get some money, and then that'll contribute towards unlocking that subway. This should be, yes, okay. Let's put the EXP share on Krabby now. We'll go ahead and use a Leaf Stone on Weepinbell, evolve him into Victory Bell. Wants to learn Leaf Tornado. Stun Spore, sure. Heck yeah. Thumbs up. Alright, Bronzor, we don't need you. We're gonna go ahead and run because we don't actually want to fight that right now. That guy is gonna hurt me pretty bad. He's gonna hurt me. Same with this guy. So maybe we should just put Cloyster up. Maybe. But we do need to get some EXP on Wigglytuff as much as possible, so we might as well. There's a Seal. We can absolutely fight Seal with Wigglytuff. Cool. Cool. Krabby's gonna evolve next level as well, so we don't have to worry about that too much, and then we can focus on the Goldeen and get that one taken care of. Body Slam. Right. Tentacool, we have you already. We do not need you, but we do. Acid Armor. Could I beat it with a Body Slam? Could I? I can't. Okay, cool. We don't need to switch. Magikarp. Die. Alright. Looks like they went into the Elite Four and got halfway in without realizing they didn't bring any healing items. It happens. It happens. To the best of us, even. To the best of us. Great Ball Super Potion. Sweet. And it is officially nighttime. So, with that, we can go to any of the routes with Drowsy. And we can finally catch ourselves a Drowsy. Hopefully. Tangela. Oh. And there I go. We've got lots of sleep turns. Alright, we got EXP off of the Tangela, some money, and hopefully, before long, we will have a Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime. Egg Bomb. Pidgey. More Pidgey. Body Slam. Not quite enough, but it will be soon. It will be soon. Probably one more level. I think Egg Bomb can take us out here, so let's switch to Cloyster and hit him with some Ice-type moves. Yeesh. Alright, Krabby leveled up. He should be evolving into Kingler. Perfect. Let's take the EXP share off of him and put it on Goldeen. Now, since Mr. Mime can spawn day or night, and we have to leave to rest anyways, I do want to go upwards and catch that Drowsy, because if I can catch that Drowsy before it turns day, I won't have to worry about it. Do we have cut? We do have cut. Okay. We are A-OK. we'll just go this way and grab... or run through Diglett's Cave to get to Vermilion City? I think it's Vermilion. Has anybody here played the original Pikmin game? Pikmin 1? I know Pikmin 2 is usually the one people like to talk about, but I like Pikmin 1. Never tried it. It's a bit different paced than some games. It's a short game by just by nature, because you have essentially a time limit. If you fail to complete the game within a certain number of days, the game ends and you lose. Just hit my knee on my desk. Owie. But, so yeah, it is a shorter game by nature, because you have 30 in-game days to complete the game. There's a first Drowsy, and I believe an in-game day is about 20 minutes. So you have 30 days to complete everything. The whole premise of the game is you're like an astronaut exploring space, and you get hit by a meteor or an asteroid, and you crash land on an alien planet. And when you crash land, as you enter the atmosphere, the ship breaks apart, and the pieces of the ship scatters around the like the continent that you landed on. So you have to run around the continent finding all these ship pieces and rebuild your ship so that you can escape. The 30-day time limit is because the planet's atmosphere is toxic. It does not support life for, you know, whatever race Captain Olimar is. And because of that, if you don't get off the planet in 30 days, your oxygen support runs out and you die. Alright, we've got Drowsy and Hypno. So, which one's a higher level? This one is. So, let's put you here. Actually, before we do that, let's put... Bellsprout and Weeping Bell. We want to put... We'll just do that for now. Are we on page 5? We're on page 5 already. Bellsprout, Weeping Bell. We can put you away and you away. And now we need... What is after Bellsprout and Victory Bell? That would be Tentacool and Tentacruel. So, let's see. Tentacool, Tentacruel. There's that. And then what do we have? Geodude Graveler Golem. So Geodude. I know we have Graveler. Oops. Doesn't matter. Alright, Golem. Let's put you here. And what comes after that? That would be Ponyta and Rapidash and Slowbro. Rapidash. Okay, there's that. Rapidash puts you away. And then the slow guys. Oh, I do not have a Slowpoke. Okay, let's put this away and let's grab ourselves a Slowpoke. What else do we need to train up? We've got... Rhyhorn. That's right, because I think we need a Rhydon. Yes. We do. And... there is one more guy with an EXP share. Yep, you. Perfect. Okay. Oh. I guess we should take Kingler off. Okay, we've got the Drowsies. We can go right back over to Mr. Mime and take care of those. We are almost done with the Pokédex. We've got 142 out of the 151. And unfortunately, 5 of those we are not able to get right now. Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos, along with Mew and Mewtwo. Those guys we are not able to catch just yet, but we will have everything else in our PC. Oh, that's right, we don't know cut anymore. Oh, I completely forgot while we were at Cinnabar Island. I completely forgot to pick up the Porygon. You don't have Rattata hair, so I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. Alright, back to the Mr. Mime hunt. Alright, Body Slam. Take care of this Tangela. One more. Pow. Goldie. Wants to learn Fury attack? Heck nah. Mr. Mime is pretty rare. Seemingly. No, not sleep. There we go, we wake up. Aqua Ring, that's a pretty useful attack, we'll take that. We will take that. I wonder what level Goldeen evolves at. I don't think I've ever used, like actually used Seeking before. I know he gets Lightning Rod, that's pretty cool. But yeah. It is still a Seeking. It is still Seeking, unfortunately. He lived? Okay. Now, since the Safari Zone does require a bit of money for the 24-hour pass, I do plan to farm some money here while I'm farming for a Mr. Mime. And then I want to take that money and buy a Safari Pass, which is 10k for a day? Or 50k, something like that. A lot of money, but we'll get there. We'll get there. $75 at a time. 50k? Dang it. I was hoping it was 10. I was hoping. Let's go into Cloister since we're getting low. Don't want to die to a crit. Do not want that. 10k for EV training. I see, I see. That must have been what I was thinking of. Whoa. Okay, let's heal up. Get back in. Take 50k for 1 day free safari, but need 2k for EV training 24 hours. Huh. That's cool. So you get a discount on the EV training if you have the day pass? Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. I I do know that we are still missing a Tauros. And from what I remember, Tauros is not a common Pokemon. It's not an uncommon Pokemon, but it's not... Or it's not like a rare Pokemon, but it's not common. Let's switch this track. Oh. Ba-da-da. There we go. I will say the overall vibe of Sword and Shield, doing like the gym battles in like a big arena, a giant arena with a giant crowd watching and everything. It's like a whole spectacle. That was really cool. That is really cool. Ooh, man. Got the full paralysis. Excellent. Excellent. We are almost there. We should probably go heal up just in case. There's a Tentacruel. See if we can kill him with Body Slam. We cannot. And he will kill us with that. That's okay. Oh, he's gonna resist this. Oops. Goldeen hit 29. I'm gonna take a wild guess for Goldeen and say he evolves, or she evolves, at level 34. Let's say 34. That sounds like a evolution number. We'll find out. But yeah, Sword and Shield, like the big battles being in like coliseums, giant arenas and stuff, with a huge crowd watching, like a football game or a baseball game or something, is really cool. And then the little crowd tracks in the shout tracks in the audio for the music too. Having the audience shout along the music. It's that is one heck of a vibe they built. That is one heck of a vibe they built on that. Because before, gym battles are just in a building. It's just you, the gym leader, maybe some other trainers, maybe, but they're usually like kind of far away from the gym leader, so you know they're just kind of there. They just stand there. I did not play Scarlet and Violet, unfortunately. I'm not a big fan. I actually well, maybe not unpopular, but I actually hate the Switch. Like fervently hate the Switch. I did not buy a Switch 2. I will not buy a Switch 2. And I do not use my Switch that I bought. The only game I bought on the Switch was Pokemon Sword and Shield, and then the remastered Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the original Red Rescue Team. I bought that to play it because I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but the original Switch, at least, has this absolutely horrendous input delay. I really just cannot put into words how awful it feels, especially with some games being like, you know, you have to like push a button at a precise moment. I'm really good at stuff like that. Any kind of like rhythm type thing, I'm honestly really good at those type of games. But on the Switch, I just cannot do it. My brain just can't factor in that delay. And so I push it on the beat, but if you push the button on the beat, you're going to be pushing it half a second too late. It's super annoying. It is super annoying. But the games are cool. On top of that, though, on top of the input delay, the games run, for the most part, like trash. Not even like trash, like the water that collects, like that liquid that collects in the bottom of a trash bag. That's what it is. That's how the games run. It runs like that. Toxic sludge. I think the biggest example of that is the honestly Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I know they got a lot of patches and stuff to update the game and make it run a little bit better, a little bit. But I remember when that game came out. Oh man, did it have problems? Oh boy, did it have problems. Me personally, not that I endorse this or do this, haha, but I much prefer the idea of waiting for a game like Scarlet and Violet to come out on an emulator and play it on an emulated Switch software. That way you don't have to deal with hardware limitations like the Switch has. Because unfortunately the Switch can't handle its own games. Go figure. I'm also not a big fan of the Switch 2, just as like on principle. You've been able to play Scarlet and Violet on an emulator for ages now? Oh yeah, absolutely. I've just seen the game already, like from YouTube videos and watching other people stream it. I have seen most of the game, and I play competitive Pokemon online via like Pokemon Showdown. So I don't need the game to play in Scarlet and Violet format. And I already kind of know what the Pokemon do because of that, so I don't need to play the region and find all these cool Pokemon. I've kind of already experienced it through others. That's the only reason I haven't done it. It's not that I wouldn't do it, except for the fact that emulating is technically considered piracy and illegal, haha, so I would never do that, but yeah. I just don't really have too much of an interest to play Scarlet and Violet. I do want to play Legends ZA when that comes out. I didn't get the chance to play Legends Arceus, which I think is kind of a shame because of all of the stuff that I did see of Legends Arceus, it looks really cool. And the battle mechanics of Legends Arceus with like the power style and the speed style or whatever it's called, that's cool. That's cool. Legends Arceus was really cool. Super innovative. That's what I like to see from my Pokemon games. And then they dropped Scarlet and Violet, and it was kind of eh. I wasn't a huge fan of it. But like I said, not like I wouldn't play it. I still played Sword and Shield, which in my opinion is far worse than Scarlet and Violet. Miles behind Scarlet and Violet. Did you guys enjoy Sword and Shield? Or did you play Sword and Shield? Wait, why am I going to heal? Let's put that on right horn. I mean, I guess we should heal while we're here. Yeah, what do you guys think of Sword and Shield, not Scarlet and Violet? I think my biggest gripe of Sword and Shield was the wild areas. I didn't like the wild areas. I didn't really particularly care for the mechanic of that. You didn't play it? That's okay. To be honest, you're not missing out on much. You're not missing out on much. But, I will say, for the most part, the story of Sword and Shield is pretty interesting. It feels kind of on the same track of like how Pokemon X and Y were, where it was like very like historical focused, like things that happened thousands of years ago and are like going to repeat and we need to stop it type thing. It is more along the lines of the X and Y story, where it's more focused on the history of the region than it is like say Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, for example, where it's just a current event, like Groudon and Kyogre are fighting because Team Magma and Team Aqua came in and provoked them and made them mad. It's less of a current story and more of a story that's been happening over the course of thousands of years, and this is just the climax of it. So, I will say the story of Sword and Shield was good. I did enjoy the story for the most part. There's a lot of aspects of it, though, that kind of got kind of lost on the whole thing, like the characters like Shieldbert and Sword, whatever their stupid names were, Swordbert and Shieldbert or something like that. There were these two guys that had hair in the shape of a shield and in the shape of a sword. And they're like your typical rich guy. I have too much money to worry about anything type people. And they just chase you around the whole region talking about the legendary Pokemon, and then at the very end you have to fight them for the legendary Pokemon. Oh. They were not cool. I did not like them. People didn't like Hop either, the rival in Sword and Shield. I didn't mind Hop. People didn't like Hop because he's kind of annoying. He's kind of like all over the place, and he gets kind of like emotional with things, where he like gets really passionate about stuff and he really wants to do something. But I didn't really find it personally to be overbearing. I think he came off to me as just an excited kid, and that's kind of all it was to me. It's just a, overly excited kid, and in my opinion, they did that well. I mean, in my opinion, they did do that. They made that character, Yeah, the graphics on the Switch are horrendous. I know I talked about that just briefly a minute ago, but it really does. The Switch 2 runs its own games, not games from other consoles. It runs its own games like the liquid at the bottom of a trash bag. It's just sludge. It's so bad. It smells, nothing about it is good. Not a single thing about it is good. You've got graphics on par with games you've released for the Wii like 20 years ago, running worse than the Wii. Explain that one to me. Explain that to me. You can't. It's impossible. It is possible to get used to the input delay and, prefer play Pokemon Revolution Online instead of playing Switch Pokemon. Yeah, absolutely. 100% I agree with you. Without a doubt. There's like no universe where I would pick up a Switch and be like, yeah, I want to play this over what I'm playing right now. No universe. I just have no desire. I did when they reworked the Pokemon Red Rescue Team, and they remastered that, just because that's one of my favorite childhood games. One of them. I have many, but that was one of them, and so obviously I wanted to play that. It looked really cool, new graphics, new mechanics, same story, new Pokemon and everything too. That's really awesome. But I realized the first game that I ever played on the Switch was Sword and Shield. I bought the Switch specifically to play Pokemon Sword and Shield. Just, man. It's just... That was what made me realize the Switch runs like trash, plays like trash, has input delay for no reason. And then I didn't even finish the Red Rescue Team game. That's how much I hated the Switch. I didn't even finish the game. One of my favorite childhood games, and I put it down and never touched it again. How sad is that? That is just sad. But on that principle, that's why I will not be purchasing a Switch 2. Because from what I've heard, I don't know yet, I haven't played the Switch 2. From what I've heard, the input delay is better, but it's still there. The games are, they're running better. They are running better, but it's that input delay. It's the input delay and the fact that they're re-releasing the exact same console with, like, what, a few more features? Oh, I can use my Switch as a mouse? Who asked for that? Who asked for that? Nobody. They want to re-release the exact same console at, what was it, like $800 American? That's insane. $800 US dollars? That's astronomical. That is such a huge ask. And then not even like making their own games $80, but re-releasing games that are currently not $80, not even currently, like they just haven't been $80. They didn't release at $80 like Cyberpunk, but they're released at $80 on the Nintendo store. If you want to play Cyberpunk on your Switch, you gotta pay $80 for that. Needless to say, it's $50 on like Steam and everywhere else, but $60 maybe base price before any discounts, but no, if you want to play it on your Switch, you gotta pay $80. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving them $1. That is horrid. That is the worst business model I've ever seen. I don't even need to be a business major to look at that and be like, that is horrible. They didn't used to be that way. That's the sad thing. That's the really, really sad thing. They didn't used to be that way. The only console that they've quote-unquote re-released is like the Nintendo DS or like the Game Boys. But like, in all fairness, that was when like handheld gaming was brand new. That was like the new thing. Handheld gaming was not a thing. There was some handheld games, but it was like one handheld game per handheld. The game came pre-equipped on the handheld, and the handheld could only play that one game. So those were like experiments more than anything. Nintendo has had years and years of, progress and innovation and work to come up with something, and they just re-released the same thing. Not even because it was good. It's... When I see my phone has better graphics than the Switch, I don't know where the problem... Yeah, exactly. There are gaming phones that run games better than the Switch can. And I can't speak for the Switch 2 because I haven't personally used the Switch 2. But going off of the Switch 1, which, again, they're re-releasing, even if they're improving, they're re-releasing the Switch 1. So if I'm going off of anything, it is fair to go off the Switch 1. It wouldn't be fair if I was comparing it to like the Wii U or something, because that's an entirely different system. But the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, I mean, look at the name. You could say, oh, the Wii U is a re-release of the Wii because it's the Wii, but with another name. But I would argue, no, it's not. I would argue, no, it's not. It is on the same level as calling a Game Boy a DS and calling a DS a DS too. It's, you know, they're just different. They're different systems. But the Switch and the Switch 2 are the same. They are exactly the same. I don't care how many new features they have. They're the same. Oh, the latches don't click. They're magnets now. Ooh. Ooh. How about that stick drift? Did they fix that? No. Have fun buying a new controller every 3 months. $70 controller. Yeah, I've got a lot of negativity towards the Switch. I've got a lot of negativity towards the Switch. But, you know, they earned it. They earned it. Making a bad system is one thing. Re-releasing the same bad system with nothing but profit in your eyes is horrid. That is horrible. That is horrible. Especially when you're making content for kids. As, you know, kid-friendly as they want to push their stuff and, you know, as much as they want to push into the child market, making games for kids, toys for kids, amusement parks for kids, and then they turn around and do this. That is so predatory. That is so predatory. That is the literal definition of predatory. The worst part about it too is they push all this stuff for kids to try to capitalize on the market for children, and they do all of this stuff and like break down adults, and then I don't think they understand that like the adults are like, that is their main market. Kids are not putting together $800 for a new game system. The parents are. It just seems so weird and backwards. Especially because it's working. I don't get it. The Switch 2 is apparently like their most profitable console to date. I don't get it. I don't know how. Actually, that's a lie. I do know how. It's all the Nintendweebs who will purchase every bit of slop that Nintendo puts out, no matter what. They will put themselves in debt to buy the latest slop. And Nintendo knows it. That's why they release the slop. Cause it works. Which, I mean, in and of itself, I guess I can't really be mad about, because if it works, it works. But it is super predatory, and it just sucks to see. It just sucks to see. Even if I am excluding myself from the market because I'm not buying into it and refuse to buy into it, there are still, you know, many others who don't see it that way. I just think it's a bit deplorable to see on the sidelines, even if I don't partake. It is just deplorable. I do also, now that I'm bringing up like differences between systems, I do think it's really funny. Back in the day, I remember very vividly watching this kind of like, not press conference, but kind of like a showcase ceremony where the old CEO of the North American Nintendo branch, I think Reggie, he was talking about I think he was talking about the GameCube. And he was talking about the goal of Nintendo has never been to keep the status quo, to maintain or, you know, be on par with another, you know, system. Because I think at the time they were competing pretty heavily with like Sony and Xbox for consoles. You know, the PS2, PS1, Xbox, the original Xbox, not the 360. They were competing with all of that, and, you know, Reggie was talking about, I remember super vividly, he was talking about how their goal is not to compete with them. They do not want to compete with them, because competing with them means they're making products similar to them. They're making products with a cap in mind. They didn't like that. That's why they made systems like the GameCube, that were just so weird and wacky, and the, you know, like the Game Boy, the DS, the Wii, you know, like every single system had a new innovation. The Nintendo 64, that was called the Nintendo 64 because it was the first console to run 64-bit games. Whoa, go figure. You know, like, the goal was innovation, changing the status quo, making something new. Now we've got new CEOs in charge. They released the Switch. It's horrible. Not really innovative. There's nothing new that the Switch did that another previous console did not do. You could dock the Wii U. You could use the Wii U as a touchscreen. You could use the Wii U as a browser and access like an online store. There is nothing that the Switch added that was new and unique. There was motion controls, but the Wii U had motion controls. They just expanded it. There was absolutely nothing new with the Switch. And then the next console they release right after the Switch, with the new CEOs in charge, is the Switch again. Nintendo has lost all of its driving force that it used to have. It is gone. Nintendo is not Nintendo anymore. Period. They just aren't. Even if they want to try, they can't. Not anymore. They could go back to it, but they can't deny what they've done. They cannot deny what they have done. There is nothing more on the nose and more in your face than the Switch and the Switch 2. I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with wanting to make money. I think making a profit is human. I think everybody wants to make profit, no matter what, the cause is or the reason is. Everybody wants to make money. But there are just things you do not do if you want to be, I don't even know what the right side, or not the right, the right word that I'm trying to come up with is, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. You don't rob a bank when you need money. You go work a job. That's what I mean. You don't prey on kids to make money. Just make a good product. Need to go. See ya. No problem, man. Thanks for joining me. It's been a bit of a grind here. I've been farming for about 2 hours now, trying to get this Mr. Mime. But I will see you later. Thanks for stopping by. It's always great to have people here. What do you guys think about the Switch, though? I see there's a couple people in here. Do you guys like the Switch? It's okay if you do. I don't have any problems with people liking the Switch. You can like whatever you want to like. Support whatever you want to support. I have no issue with that at all. I just won't. That's all. Executor. Still no Mr. Mime, but we're at $15,000 now. And we have evolved Rhydon and Seeking. We just need to evolve Kabutops. Maybe if we catch this Mr. Mime soon enough, we could go take a quick tour around the region and see if there's anything else we're missing before we need to go into the Safari Zone, because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the only Pokemon we have left besides Mr. Mime, well, even Mr. Mime I think can spawn in the Safari Zone, but I think all the Pokemon we have left are in the Safari Zone. So, that being said, if this doesn't pick up by the time I end the stream, or if I don't get a Mr. Mime by the time I end the stream, I may go take a trip down to Victory Road, and I will grind in Victory Road for a bit until I hit 50k Pokédollars. so that next stream we can spend all of our time in the Safari Zone and catch all the remaining Pokemon we have. There's our Mr. Mime. Huge! Okay. Let's hit you with a Covet and lower your health. And then we're gonna start chucking Great Balls. Okay. There is our Mr. Mime, finally. Ooh, big news. The person I gave my Dragonite to beat the Elite Four, I think. Oh wait, I can... Hotbar. Forgot about that. Perfect. Okay. So, we have our Mr. Mime. We do need to catch a Slowpoke. I do remember that we are missing Slowpoke. So, let's get on the trusty Gyarados. And we are going to head backwards because I believe back the other way we can grab a Slowpoke. And on the way, we need to grab our Porygon from the lab. And while we're there, we might as well revive the Helix fossil we got. We've got all sorts of stuff lining up today. Alright, let's click Body Slam. You know, it's actually pretty cool. I've never fully completed a Living Dex before. I've tried. I've definitely tried. But I have never completed a full Living Dex before. I've completed a Pokédex. Gen 4 was the first game that I completed the Pokédex. National Dex, I mean. New games don't have that. The National Dex is... Your Porygon is almost ready for the final touch. I need to know something. Would you like to sink it or have a shiny chance? I want a shiny. Fully programmed in your Pokeball. Heck yeah. Okay. I didn't know we could do that. Go ahead. Let me know when your Pokédex is progressively updated so I can re-examine it. Okay. New. Do you revive fossils? No. Not this room. Maybe it's this guy. Nope. No! No. Is it this guy? Yeah, okay. We use the Helix fossil, grab another Ammonite. Wait. What did he say? I didn't see what he said. I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Okay. Let's go check if that Porygon is shiny. I'm really excited. Do you guys think it's shiny? What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's shiny? Nope. It did come with a berry, though. Okay, let's take you off, you off. Let's grab Ammonite, because we do need to level that guy up eventually. Do, do, do. Alright. You want to fight yet? Nope. Now we can body slam. I think we one-shot Tentacruel. Yeah. Or Tentacool, not Tentacruel. He hit level 30. Wants to learn Ancient Power, yes. Okay, now I do want to actually, before I go up and catch Slowpoke, real quick, while I'm here, the person I gave my Dragonite to, or the Dragonite to, would like to give it back. You want to get a Slowpoke yourself? Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab a Slowpoke myself. It's okay. I do appreciate it. You have given me a lot, though. I do not want to abuse that. Slowpokes are common anyways. Slowpokes are super common. Okay, let's go to the Poke Center. And here we are. Okay. We'll go ahead and pose right here. Hit him with a thumbs up. Okay. There's the Dragonite. There's the Snorlax. The boys coming home. The boys are coming home. Okay, we can keep Dragonite up here. We'll put Cloyster away for now. And let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Not again. There we go. Real quick, before I continue, I have been using this playlist for 2.5 hours now. I think it's right for me to link the playlist in my channel, or in my chats, in case you guys would like to check it out as well. I went ahead and posted them. There they go. There's all the links going through my chats. I love this multi-chat tool. There we go. I highly recommend you check them out. This is my Sword and Shield playlist that I've been using to have some background noise in during our streams. Anyways, let's get out of here and catch ourselves a Slowpoke. Yeah, just as a thank you to the person who put that together, I just want to make sure I spread that around. Even if they only get one viewer because of me. I still want to do my part. Alright. Chinchou going down. Do you guys know how hard it is to put a playlist together like that for hours and hours and hours of content? Holy. It is tough. And annoying. Oh, your Porygon came with a Psywave TM. That's pretty cool. I don't know if Psywave is like a really great move, but Psywave is for free is pretty good. For free, that's pretty good. Should also stay in Kanto if you want to. You don't have to. This is more of a me thing. I just won't be leaving the Kanto region until I complete the Pokédex, because I know I do need to complete it for Mew. And I know once I leave the Kanto region, I can't come back for a while. So I do want to make sure that I have everything that I can have done in Kanto completed. That way I don't need to go back. Plus, completing the regions like in order, fully completing them, feels like I'm getting all of the content sucked out of everything that they have to offer. Except for events, because obviously I just can't take advantage of those yet. But I will. I will. We can do the Safari Zone together, so it might go by faster. Well, thank you. You don't have to do that either, but making it quicker would be appreciated. I would like to move on to play Pikmin 1 and then on to Johto as well before long. I was hoping to maybe finish up the Pokédex by today, but now that we are approaching the 3-hour mark, it may be a little bit tougher. But where am I going? But that's okay. That's okay. I think we should still be able to complete the Pokédex tomorrow. Because, once again, the only things we have left are things in the Safari. Oh, Body Slime has no PP left. Uh-oh. Common Pokemon that we just haven't really caught, like the base evolution for Slowpoke, for example. And oh, Body Slime has no PP. That's right. Yeah, given that the only Pokemon that we have left really are common Pokemon and Safari Zone Pokemon, I think the next stream is going to be spent pretty much entirely in the Safari Zone, and we will complete our Pokédex. Living Dex, not the Pokédex, the Living Dex. Okay. It looks like Slowpoke doesn't spawn here. I thought he did. But that's okay. He does not spawn here either. Okay, let's see. Let's go this way. I do know there's some more water that we can surf on. Actually, before we go too far, I could just look at it. Slowpoke Um... Okay, so he can spawn 4 and 6. 6 is right there, so let's go there. 10 and 11, actually, as well. That's even closer. Okay, so let's go to Route 11. And we can surf on the water over there and find ourselves a Slowpoke. Oh, dig spots. Whew. That dang Staryu. Okay, we need to go to Route 11. It says Slowpoke can spawn here as well. Only during the daytime, though. So, we're gonna go to Route 11. And while we're here... Let's see, in the water... Where's the water? There's water in Route 11? Oh, right there. Now my question is, do we need to be on the water or do we need to fish? Because I think we need to fish now that I'm thinking about it. The reason I say that is because on the Pokédex here for Route 11, wait, 11's only during the day, so we need to go to Route 10. We need to go to Route 10. Okay. It's a good thing we noticed that. Okay, we just need to go to Route 10, not 11, because 11 only spawns during the daytime. Now I think we have to fish. We don't want Poliwag. This one. Any day now. Any day now. Let's try a new spot. Let's try a new spot. Maybe that spot's cursed. Okay, I feel like the red Gyarados in the Lake of Rage right now. Right in the middle. I am the red Gyarados. We're not getting any bites. Wait, this is Route 6. I thought this was Route 11. Oh well, he can spawn here anyways. There's a Golduck. He can spawn here anyways. That's crazy though, I thought this was Route 10. It's Route 10. Oh, above Lavender Town. There's Psyduck. We'll go back to fishing. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a Slowpoke. Okay, I'm gonna give it about 11 more minutes. At 3 hours, I think today I will call the stream. I do appreciate everybody watching, and I love that you guys are enjoying my content. But I do have a lot of work to do with trying to catch up to date with the Pokemon streams for my videos. I also, now that the the streams are getting towards the end of the Kanto living dex, the streams are going to start, the videos are going to start getting a little bit faster paced, just because a lot of the content that I'm going to be cutting out of them is the grinding, for the most part. So, where is water in Route 10? What? There's water in Route 10? Oh, the power plant! Oh, that's right! The power plant! I forgot. Okay, we need to go around. Let's go around. Get a change of scenery from that lake over above Vermilion City. There's some berries over there I do want to make sure I grab, because at the very least that is 25 Pokédollars per, at the very least. Okay, we need to go... No, not the underpass. We just need to go this way. And north. Yeah, the videos are going to get a little bit faster paced now, but, or as I catch up to my streams, but that is okay, because the full, I have two playlists on my YouTube, one for the full live streams, and one for the edited down videos. That way, if you want to see the live streams, you can watch them there, but if you just want to get, skip through and kind of skim the streams, the videos are an amazing way to do that. Okay, we need to fish for a Slowpoke. So let's see if we get any better luck here. Poliwag. Yeah, once I finish the Kanto Dex, we're going to be moving on to Pikmin 1. Once again, we're doing a challenge where I complete the game with as few Pikmin as possible. I am going to try to do it glitchless, so even though there are ways to get around, like using 0 Pikmin at all, the glitches that are involved in doing that are a bit hard to execute. And on top of that, they're kind of just not fun to watch, in my opinion. They're cool at first to see like the mechanics. Oops. But for example, there's a mechanic where to move a ship part, right? You need Pikmin to carry the ship parts. But I've seen people do challenge runs of Pikmin where they use no Pikmin at all. And so to move the ship parts, the Pikmin have to carry it. Captain Olimar, which is the main character, cannot pick anything up. There's nothing in the game that he can just pick up and grab except for a Pikmin. So the Pikmin have to do all the work. So to move the ship parts, what you have to do is perform a command where Olimar essentially like drops down on the ground and he lays down. What this does is it causes Pikmin around him to pick him up and carry him as if he was an item, and bring him back to their, the home base in the region. Now, in doing this, Captain Olimar literally converts from a playable character to an item. The game categorizes him as an item in this state. And items have collision. So if an item touches another item, and they're overlapping, they will push each other or push each other out of each other. So if you run at the ship part and then press the button to lay down, you will convert into an item while your hitbox is intersecting with the ship part, and in doing so will push both you and the ship part in opposite directions. Not very far. I believe the mechanic behind this is called nudging. The Pikmin community call it nudging, I think. And so the idea is... Oh, there's our Slowpoke. The idea is that you slowly but surely nudge the ship part all the way back to your home base, inch by inch. And I don't exactly remember what they do to get the ship to pick up the piece, because from what I remember, just bringing the piece to the ship is not enough. You do also need the Pikmin to be holding it as it enters the radius of like the ship, for the ship to pick it up. So because of that, I'm not entirely sure what the mechanic is to get the ship to pick up the part, but I do know that the whole process of bringing the ship part to the ship by nudging it is just not that fun to watch. It's just getting up, laying down, getting up, laying down, getting up, laying down, getting up, laying down, over and over again. Okay, here's the Slowbro. There we go. That's going to finish off page 5 of our living decks. We will be moving on to page 6, which I will go ahead and organize everything that we have, which looks like up to be Gengar. So, after Slowpoke and Slowbro is Magnemite and Magneton and Farfetch'd. Okay, which one of these is better? We'll put you here, and we'll put you here, and then we have Farfetch'd to handle as well. Let's put these guys in. Magnemite Magneton, Farfetch'd. Then we have Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, Dugong. So Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, go to page 6, there's Doduo, Dodrio, Seal, there's Dugong. We put these guys away. Then we've got Grimer, Muck, Shelder, Cloyster. So, Grimer, Muck. Then we've got Shelder. Which one do we want to put in there? We'll put the Skill Link one in there just cause. I think that middle one is the Skill Link. Oh, that's Shellarmer. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, back to page 6. We've got Grimer, Muck, Shelder. Let's grab Mr. Cloyster. Then I think it's Ghastly and Haunter. So Ghastly. Wait, do we not have a Ghastly? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Ghastly, Haunter. We've got Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter. That will be where our Gengar sits right there. And we will have page 6 completed. Wow, we are blitzing through this. I am going to go ahead and end the stream here, but page 6 of the Pokédex is going to bring us to number 93 in the Pokédex. We should have most of everything else in the PC. I do need to buy someone's Hitmonlee. I need to buy a Hitmonlee. I also need to find out where I can get Lickitung. Lickitung spawns at night in the Safari Zone, so we can keep that in mind. You also spawn in the Safari Zone. We need a Water Stone to get you. You spawn in Seafoam Cave, which means we do need to go back there. And that's it. Everything else is just Safari. You only spawn during the day, so we have to do a day farm, and we will also need to do a night farm with Lickitung if we want these two Pokemon. That's okay. That's okay. We have a day and a night Pokemon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Next stream, I will have 50,000 Poké-Dollars and go ahead and buy the 24-hour pass for the Safari Zone. Regardless of whether or not we catch regardless of whether or not we catch everything we need tomorrow, I will be farming the full. I will be farming everything that I can from the Safari Zone tomorrow. Like I said, regardless if we catch it during stream or not. I don't particularly care for the idea of having to refarm 50k to reattempt the Safari Zone again. So if we don't catch it on stream, I will just go ahead and grind off stream until we get Chansey, Scyther, Lickitung, all of them. Yeah, we will be completing the Pokédex hopefully tomorrow. If we do not complete the Living Dex tomorrow, then the next stream that pops up will be a Pikmin stream, the very beginning of the Pikmin stream. But before we start that, I will show off the Living Dex in my PC after I farm tomorrow night for the rest of it. I do... Actually, wait, tomorrow is Sunday. So, yeah, tomorrow will be the last Kanto Pokédex stream. Regardless. Then we'll do Pikmin and move on to Johto. I'm super excited. I am super excited. I do want to go ahead and just put a hard cap onto the Kanto region, just because we are about 20 days into it. I think the tomorrow's stream will put us at exactly 20 days, which is almost 3 weeks of grinding every single day. I'm not burnt out yet, but I do know it's coming. I do know it's coming. So before that happens, I want to make sure I take ample time to take a break. If the Pikmin stream doesn't last a week, I will be throwing another game into the mix to extend the time to make it last at least a week. And then next week, I will pop back into Johto and begin the Johto Living Dex. Big news. big plans. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure you follow if you're not already. And yeah, I will see you around tomorrow. I did just upload a new video onto YouTube today regarding the shortened cut-up versions of my streams. So if you enjoy the content and you want a brief summarized version of it instead, or know someone who would like the content that I make and doesn't have time to sit through hours and hours of streams, send them my videos. My videos are pretty great, I think. I put a lot of work into them to make them cohesive and not, you know, all over the place bouncing around. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching again. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you tomorrow, as always. And yeah, we're going to finish up the Pokédex tomorrow. So 9 a.m. 9 a.m. PST or 12 p.m. EST is going to be when that stream starts. So if you want to make sure you're there from the very start, make sure you're there. I do also make announcements over on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Just regarding things that are going on. I made an announcement last night. The moment I realized that we hit 25 followers on Twitch, I made an announcement. That being said, Twitch has not updated to match the things yet. So, oh, I just went to check and I realized I am now missing a follower. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully we can make up for it today. Hopefully. And then yeah, pretty soon we can begin monetizing our content here and pushing that forward. Just trying to grow as much as we can. Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you guys. definitely make sure you come check out next stream, and I hope to see you there.